Hi, I'm Beth. I'm the Fitness Princess, and today I want to share how to meal plan for beginners. Now, this is something that I've learned in the last 8 years of my life. It was not something that I grew up with. My mom went to the store and she would go down every aisle putting things in the cart that she knew that we liked. Somehow, in that mind of hers, she had every recipe ever created memorized. I'm shocked. Still, to this day, I have no clue how she did it. She still does it, although I think today she does go with a list, so that's an improvement. But me, I am type A personality. I have checklists for every single thing. I like to be planned, I like to know what I'm doing, and I like to know what I'm eating, because if I don't, I'm a little hangry. So today I want to share my way of meal planning, and hopefully you can implement this into your own life so that you're prepared when you go to the grocery store. Now, there's a few things that you need. First, you need your family calendar. Second, you'll need cookbooks, recipes, Pinterest sites, other websites, other places you can get recipes, maybe your family cookbook, whatever. You'll need a pen to write all those yummy things down, and you'll need a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be fancy. It can be literally just a notepad. So here's my plan. The first thing that I do is I go through my calendar and I look to see what kind of things we have going on for the next week. So for instance, if I am looking at next week's in my planner, I know that my brother is getting married and I'm very excited. But I also know that we'll be gone all weekend. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I don't have to meal plan for those days because I know that we will be doing wedding festivities. But what about the other nights? Well, usually we have a date night in there somewhere, so that's one night that I won't have to cook. And there's another night that I won't have to cook because it's always leftover night. So those are two things that I know that I won't have to cook for. So I don't need to plan meals for those days. But what I do, if I just have a regular piece of paper, is I will write down every single day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. And then I start crossing off the meals that I know that I don't need to plan for. So usually Friday nights are leftover night, but this Friday we will be gone. So I will cross off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, need any meals for them, and then I'll cross off probably Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday being leftover night and Thursday being date night. That's just usually how our calendar plays out. So I really need to plan all of our breakfast, lunch, and supper for Monday and Tuesday. And then Wednesday's leftovers, Thursday is date night. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we will be gone. So that makes it so much easier knowing what meals I need. Then I will go through my cookbooks. What have we had before? What do I know everyone likes? What is healthy? And then I'll plan 1 or 2 meals that are brand new recipes that we've never had before. So we can just try something new. I like to change it up. I don't like boring. I like to always be experimenting with new foods, trying new things. That's just me. Now, I will give you a little secret. I am a woman of repetition. So generally, my breakfast and my lunches are always the same thing every single week. For instance, this week, I have had eggs, bacon, and berries for my breakfast. I didn't get tired of it. My lunches are a little bit different. Sometimes I make one thing and eat it all week long. Sometimes I make one thing, have it a couple of days, and eat leftovers for lunch. So it really just depends on what I'm having for dinners. I usually write down my dinners first. After I have my meal plan made, I go ahead and make my grocery list. And then I will check in my pantry and in my fridge and in my freezer to see what foods I already have. After I have those things crossed off, I go ahead and make my master grocery list, and I put them in order of the sections of the grocery store. So I will put all of my produce together, I will put all of my meat together, all of my cold items together, and then any canned or boxed items as well. So that just makes it easier when I'm going through the grocery store. I don't have to keep searching around my list. Here are some other tips that you can use while meal planning. If you notice that you have a night that you have kids' activities right around supper time, pull out your crock pot. A crock pot can be used any time of year. It doesn't just have to be used in the fall and winter. I like using it in the summertime because that's less heat in my kitchen. The next tip I have is to create a master list of sorts for your go-to recipes. So these are all the recipes that your family likes, that your husband approves of, because that is important, and that are healthy. And you can use this list. You already know you've made these recipes many times before. Some of them are going to be quicker than others. So you know exactly what to use from that list on a night that maybe you do need a quicker meal. And be adventurous. Try something new each week. Like I said, I like to try 1 or 2 new recipes a week, but if you're a little timid, that's okay. Start with 1 and see how your family likes it and go from there. So there you have it. Meal planning really isn't that difficult. You just have to kind of find your rhythm. And the most important tip that I can give you is to just do it. Don't wait to find that perfect meal planning system, because there isn't one. Everyone is different. Everyone has their own system. So just jump in and see what you can do, plan your meals, and go from there. It does get easier, I promise. I hope that by sharing my meal planning routine that you can implement some of this into your lifestyle right now. If you found this video helpful, share it with your friends. After all, sharing is caring. Until next time, I am the Fitness Princess. Bye-bye.